Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to my computer online class. Today we will discuss fourth chapter from your computer book. Okay, so all of you open your books, page number 31. See, the chapter is data storage media. Topics to learn: bits and bytes, secondary memory, primary memory, structure of memory chart. So in this chapter we are going to learn these topics. Okay, see, a memory can be defined as the storage area where data and information can be stored either permanently or temporarily. So underline this sentence. What is memory? A memory can be defined as the storage area where data and information can be stored either permanently or temporarily. In a memory, we can store data or information for our future use. Okay, we can store data and information either permanently or temporarily. We can store permanently or we can temporarily delete after some time or after our use. Okay, the data and instructions that are entered into the computer system through input units are stored inside the computer in some storage media. In a computer, data and instructions are entered and that data and instructions will be stored in some storage media. This storage media is known as memory. Computers can only understand coded form of numbers, letters, words, etc. So computer has some coding language which is called binary number concept. So the coded form of numbers, letters, words are understood by computer. This is known as binary number concept. These coding are done by using 0 and 1. So the coding are done by using 0 and 1. As human memory is composed of cells called as neurons, computer memory is also made up of cells. We know that human memory is composed of cells. The cells is known as neurons and computer also made up of cells. Okay, computer memory is also made up of cells. Here each cell has the capacity of storing information either in 0 or 1 in the form of binary numbers. So each cell of computer memory has the capacity of storing information either in 0 or 1 in the form of binary numbers. So these are the binary numbers. What are they? 0 and 1. And 0 and 1 can be understood by computer. Okay, bits and bytes. A bit is the smallest unit of measurement of any value in the computer. Bit is the smallest unit of measurement. The value of bits are 0 and 1. What are the value of bits? The value of bits are 0 and 1. Okay, a collection of bits is called a byte. A collection of bits, some bits together called a byte. In computer, memory is represented in bytes, or we can say that the measuring unit of memory is byte. So in computer, memory is represented in bytes. Like how many bytes? Dash bytes, dash bits, like that. Okay, or we can say that the measuring unit of memory is byte. The measuring unit of memory, what is the measuring unit of memory? That is byte. Okay, remember this. Next, see, 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. 8 bits together collection of 8 bits made a byte, 1 byte. Okay, thus 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. 1 KB or kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 KB. KB means kilobyte. 1 gigabyte is equal to 1024 megabyte. 1 terabyte is equal to 1024 gigabyte. Okay, so remember this. Okay, students, you have to write this table and send to me. Okay, this is your homework for today. Next, see, the computer memory is divided into following two types. Computer memory is divided into two types. Number 1, primary memory, or also known as internal memory, and number 2, secondary memory, also known as external memory. Okay, let's see what is primary memory. This is also called the main memory of a computer. Primary memory is known as main memory of a computer. Underline this sentence, this is very important. It is the built-in memory designed to store data and instructions while the computer is working. So this memory can store data and instruction while the computer is working. The data stored in the internal memory is erased when the computer is turned off. Thus data which are stored in internal memory is erased when computer is turned off. We can divide the memory of a computer into two types, RAM and ROM. So we can divide the memory of a computer into two types, that is RAM or ROM. RAM, the full form of RAM is random access memory. Remember the full form of RAM, random access memory. It stores data and instructions only when the computer is turned on. So RAM can store data and instruction only when the computer is turned on. RAM is only a temporary memory. So RAM is the temporary memory. The information stored in RAM is lost when the computer is switched off. So after the computer is switched off, the data which are stored in RAM is lost. So it is known as volatile memory. Because of this, RAM is known as volatile memory. Okay, now see ROM. What is ROM? It stands for read-only memory. The full form of ROM is read-only memory. Neither the stored information can be changed nor any fresh information can be written in the ROM. So here in ROM, neither the stored information can be changed nor any fresh information can be written in the ROM. The information does not lose or deleted when we switch off the computer. So this is the informations of ROM will not lose or delete even we switch off the computer. Okay, ROM holds data permanently, so we can ROM holds data permanently. This is the permanent memory. So it is also known as non-volatile memory. Because of this, ROM is known as non-volatile memory. Okay, so students, it's your today's class. We will discuss about secondary memory in our next class. Okay, thank you. Have a good day ahead.